So I'm pretty new to Dead by Daylight. I have almost 90 hours on the game, which apparently isn't a lot. Like, to set the stage, at the beginning of this video, I had both Resident Evil packs and the Castlevania pack, and then I had, like, Kate Denson. Kate, Nia, and Meg were all Prestige 1, while Jill was Prestige 6. The Resi and Castlevania packs were gifts from friends, but I bought Springtrap for myself, and I got Artist. Like, I joined this game because of Springtrap. And yeah, before recording this video, I had never gone against Hag, Freddy, Plague, Oni, Deathslinger, Sadako, Skull Merchant, Singularity, Vecna, Houndmaster, the Xenomorph, and I have no idea how I managed this, Ghoul. So yeah, I'm not like baby fresh, but I'm new enough that I wanted to put my input on conversation I've seen about Dead by Daylight being difficult to access for new players, because I'd seen this even before I joined. Because yeah, for some reason I would obsessively watch videos about Dead by Daylight, but would never join, but then they announced Springtrap, and I was like, well, time to buy the game. So what has it been like for me? Well, accessibility-wise, I have noticed that especially Killer is very pay to win. I've only just recently been able to amass enough shards to get more killers so that I can have enough perks to build proper builds. My survivor build isn't the best right now, but it fares well enough that I win most games when I join with friends, so. Okay, I decided to play some games because it's better to understand and remember issues you have with something when you're experiencing them in the moment. Right off the bat, there is a difference between when I first started and now, and I only just started getting good with Killer. So before, it would just be like, I didn't have the right perks, I didn't know what to put on, and then I would just get like teabagged and bullied to high hell. I used to never play Killer because it would genuinely make me more scared than Survivor, because it was just like, I don't know, I felt embarrassed being so bad at the game, and people were mean and they would flashlight me and teabag me. All the gens would be popped before I even got like a single hook, and now I know what helps is having like perks that reveal survivor auras. Like I have Lethal Pursuer, which shows all the survivors to me at the beginning of a match, and I have Grim Embrace so that when I hook someone it blocks all the gens, so I know good gen regression perks and things like that now. I am always friggin' learning something though. Like I was playing offline because I'm addicted to Springtrap, and I absolutely murdered a team, and then there was one guy who was laying on the ground and another guy was hooked, and then they were the last two, and I was like looking around, I'm like, there's no hooks, and I was like spinning around in circles, and I walked up, I was like, okay, I'll pick him up and then I'll have to drop him and then I'll just chase him around again. And then I saw like the kill prompt. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know you can Mori someone if they were the last one alive. I've been playing this game for almost a night. I didn't know. There's just things you just don't know, and I probably looked like such an asshole just spinning around on top of this guy. Generally, I think I'm an alright killer. Like, I win a lot of games. Like, I do lose horribly sometimes, but I do win a lot. Like, I've done a lot of streams where it's just me murdering people as Springtrap, and it's quite fun. And just earlier today, I did some training with Ed B, who you might know from my tournament video, and he was like, yeah, you're really good. It's just, like, certain looping things you need to learn and, like, better mind gaming. But against people with more experience, I do struggle. I've gotten better at handling people with flashlights. That's one thing I've started to figure out is like a lot of bully squads I've figured out how to handle, and since they try to go for killer interactions so much, they tend to die first. Yeah, like I had these two survivors in one game that I just absolutely pummeled because they were trying so hard, and I had another game where I had like a Sable that was messing with me so much, and she was the first to die. And then I went against this bully squad that was so rough. Like, oh my god, guys, I was like, okay, I'm gonna lift it against the wall. No, I kept flying. I couldn't hook anyone. Like, I got so many downs, but I couldn't hook anyone to save my life. They would like block me from the hook and then blind me somehow, and it was like they like push me away from the hook so I could be blinded. It was so, oh my god. Like I downed someone, I had searched the whole area for someone, and then there was, and then they were there with a flashlight. Sometimes I was able to hook them, but I didn't get a single kill this whole game because I was just getting bullied. I genuinely didn't know what to do because I did all the counters that the internet always says to do, of like look around, grab it against the wall, like slug if you can. And at the end, I just opened the gate and I just let him out because I was like, okay, I want to be done with this. Oh my god. I ended up making an anti-bully squad preset because like I try not to use Lightborn if I can because I'm trying to learn to do it. But if there is a Leon with a flashlight and there's someone else with a flashlight, then I got, because Leons always give me it's always a fucking Leon. Yeah, excuse the crash out. I'm just, oh, that was really, really rough, and it kind of just ruined my mood. So I was hoping to go back into it again with another round, but it was just, I don't know. I was kind of tilted. I did switch up my perk earlier. I had his, shoot, I can't remember the name. Springtrap's perk where if he looks at you, you scream. I had that for a while. I switched it out with Predator. And this build I had was so good for so long. It was Bonnie's guitar strings and the Faz coin, which the Faz coin moves your tear radius to the axe, so I would just stick the axe in the ground and then just jump scare people. It was so fun. So my whole Springtrap build is gen regression and then tracking people down to jump scare them. It is my favorite build, and it has been working so well, but this round, I don't know what was wrong. I wasn't getting bullied or anything. I just couldn't hit anyone. I think I was just so off my game, and I was struggling so much. Quick interjection, if you've been enjoying this video, please make sure to do all the cool algorithm things. I am injured and I'm unable to work, so you should totally hit subscribe. I'm joking, but if you could tell me what your favorite killer is in the comments, that'd be appreciated. I'd be interested to know. I figured it was time to take a break from some killer, and I wanted to play some survivor, so I brought in my friend Demigoddess, who just picked up the game. You can actually see her first time playing on a video on my other channel. Like, she picked it up after Springtrap was introduced. I think she maybe has like 10 hours on the game. So it was really fun to see another perspective of like an even newer player.
Ah, shit. I forgot again.
Oh?
We need to have a reminder for that, to put the offerings and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, this is my first time facing the ghoul. Well, I'm scared because it's a new killer to me, but that's okay. It's alright, because it means it's time to fail and learn. We were struggling pretty damn bad. Every time we would get any progression on a gen, Kaneki would just appear. Okay, I don't know how to loop Shaq. I had him for a little bit, though. You know, I gotta keep my hands on the keyboard. I've got a hair in my eye. I can't do anything. I gotta do this fucking gen.
I think we may be fucked.
That's okay. Oh shit, yeah, we are fucked. Damn! One gen and then just got obliterated. Hi, bestie. Bye, bestie. Hi. I'm on the gen behind you.
Is there a gen behind me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hi!
I did not see. Hi!
Fuck, I'm so sorry. I was pressing the button! What the fuck? I was pressing the button!
Oh, that's
I had the prompt, I was pressing the button. Why wasn't it working?
What does cleansing totems do?
So if they have like a thing that's a debuff against us, you can get rid of it. Yeah, Demi was asking a lot of questions that were like, yeah, wait, the game doesn't explain what totems are. And it doesn't explain like what a lot of vocabulary is. Like, there's little icons on the side of the screen, that I never know what they mean. Like, I never look at the rightmost side because I have a super wide monitor. And, like, I kind of know the insanity icon, but most of them I don't know that well. And, like, I don't know what Killer Instinct is. I just read it through one of Springtrap's powers. I don't know what that is. And yeah, there were a lot of things that Demi just didn't know.
Yep.
Like, they didn't know you could heal other people. She thought you needed a med kit.
Okay, what is... When there's offerings that are like, thickens the dark mist, what does that mean?
So, those offerings don't do fucking anything. There's a visual
Okay,
effect
great.
where if you do a bunch, it'll just like add weird little black clouds around the map.
Oh, cool. What are the offerings that are like, increases the chance of being sent to wherever when burnt?
So those are the maps.
What does it mean by when burnt?
When you put the offering up, it burns it.
Oh! Wow, that was not clear. I assumed it meant the character was burnt, and I'm like, when can you get burnt?
Ah!
And why does it send you somewhere?
Oh, we're facing Wesker. He's fast as fuck.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
They should make Sonic Dead by Daylight.
Sonic EXE and Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Wait, they should just make like a creepypasta themed, like, whole Dead by Daylight.
Oh my god, why is he so fast?
Get these There it goes.
Oh, good view.
Doesn't suspect a thing.
Like he turned towards us for a second, I was like, no way, no. I realize I'm being a little jumpy there, but he's just so fast.
The bright side, if he gets one of us, he'll be like, no way, there's two. Oh, let's fucking go.
We're so good at this game. He's letting us go.
Okay. Yippee! Yippee!
Spin, spin. I ended up making Demi watch me play Springtrap, but in the meantime, while that plays in the background, I'm gonna muse a little bit, because I think the biggest thing is the lack of information in this game. Like, yeah, you're always gonna learn by doing, but there is like a lack of clarity. I don't know, I wish there was more explanation on the little nuances. I talked to Demi a little afterwards about like her experiences with being a noob, and he was talking about how a lot of the UI just doesn't explain anything. He had no idea what the blood web was for. And Demi and I are both lucky because we've had other people, like we have had 3 other people who are really seasoned in the game to teach us how to play properly. But not everyone's that fortunate, and not everyone should have to look up YouTube videos to understand your game. Again, I hate when games make you do homework! All in all, is it impossible to be a new player to this game like a lot of people say? No, because I haven't seen a lot of the issues, so I'm used to everything. If the bath is too hot, but I've just been sunk in it, I haven't seen the previous lower temperatures. I don't know if that analogy works, but like I enjoy this game. I'm addicted. It's really, really fun. But I really do hope the quality of life update does go well. That'd be pretty darn cool. Like, we actually ended up going against Xenomorph for the first time, just kind of off camera, and we didn't know what we were doing. We found the turrets, and like, I vaguely knew of them, but like, we were putting them down. It's like, is this how it works? Why can't I put it down here? Oh my gosh, it's really heavy. And then my friend was also telling me like, oh, when you're holding it, he can't see you when you're underground. I'm like, well, wish I fucking was told that. But recently, I do think I am having a huge push in improvement. I recently just bought a whole bunch of killers with my shards. So I got a clown, doctor, and spirit. And I've been having so much fun. Though I only play the girls and Springtrap. The others I got for perks, which might be an issue when it comes to my next tournament. But it's fine. I've got time. So that concludes the video about my experiences, but I would love to hear yours. So tell me about your first time playing Dead by Daylight and how you learned, no matter how long ago it was. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know how you feel about this hybrid style of video where I do like voiceover and gameplay. And I want to do more Dead by Daylight content. I'm kind of burnt out on Rivals, so if you want more, let me know. And as always, have a lovely, lovely day.